Ambassador of the French Republic to Kenya, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, fellow Kenyans present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, I am honored by your kind invitation and the warm welcome extended to me on this momentous occasion to celebrate the 145th anniversary of the French National Day, commonly known as the Bastille Day, which was officially designated as France's national holiday in 1880, though the actual event took place in 1789. Today, as we gather in recognition of the 14th of July, we are reminded not only of an important chapter in France's history, but also of a timeless triumph of liberty over oppression. On behalf of His Excellency President William Ruto, the government and the people of Kenya, I extend warm greetings and congratulations to His Excellency President Emmanuel Macron and to the great people of France. At this juncture, I also recognize the presence of Jeremy Robert, who is right in front of me, the Africa advisor to His Excellency Emmanuel Macron. And a few days ago, we also had Ambassador Jeremy Blin, Secretary General of the Africa-France Summit. Bastille Day reminds us of the strength of national solidarity, the collective resolve of people united in purpose, and a relentless commitment to democracy. These ideals are cherished by both France and Kenya in their quest to create a more just, resilient, and inclusive world. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Kenya and France enjoy a strong bilateral partnership grounded in mutual respect and a shared commitment to sustainable development. This cooperation spans key sectors, including infrastructure, energy, education, cultural exchange, trade, and regional diplomacy. More recently, France has committed to the establishment of a state-of-the-art science and engineering complex at the University of Nairobi. Culturally, French remains one of the first and widely taught foreign languages in Kenyan schools, and our growing trade ties have been further strengthened by the signing of the Kenya-European Union Economic Partnership Agreement, EPA. Notably, France, which is a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, is a key partner in advancing peace and security in the Horn of Africa and the Great Lakes region, including through its support for the United Nations peacekeeping missions and African Union-led stabilization initiatives. Of great significance to us is the fact that Kenya and France will co-host the Africa-France Summit in Nairobi in 2026, marking the first time that the summit has been hosted in a non-Francophone African country. This milestone presents a unique opportunity for our two nations to spearhead new conversations on Africa's role in the global economy. Preparations are well underway and progressing steadily, as evidenced by the presence here today of President Macron's Africa advisor and the Secretary General of the summit. France's confidence in Kenya's capability to co-host this pivotal event speaks volumes. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to briefly highlight some national perspectives. The government of Kenya remains firmly committed to upholding the Constitution, the rule of law, and democratic governance. Our Constitution adopted through a national referendum with 70% public approval, affirms the will of the Kenyan people. As a stable democracy, Kenya has consistently held regular elections every 5 years since 1963, in full accordance with the constitutional provisions. The recent reconstitution of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IBC, further underscores our commitment to democratic governance and institutional integrity. To our diplomatic partners and investors, I reassure you that Kenya remains a nation anchored in strong institutions and a progressive constitution. We are committed to providing and maintaining a stable and predictable environment for investment and collaboration. While recent events on June 25th and July 7th presented challenges, they have strengthened our commitment to the rule of law and national progress. The government of Kenya continues to defend the constitutional right to peaceful assembly, demonstration, and picketing under Article 37, while in equal measure firmly upholding the principle that such actions must remain non-violent and unarmed. We do not want to lose any more lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I now request you to charge your glasses.
So, Balozi Figo on stage.
Okay, are we good? Thank you. All right, I hope everybody is well placed. And I also hope you are stable enough to hold your glass. I know there's a lot of good French wine here, so let me propose a toast. First, to the continued prosperity and unity of the French Republic. Hear, hear. To the strong and deep friendship between Kenya and France. Hear, hear. And to the good health of President William Ruto and President Emmanuel Macron. Hear, hear. Viva la France. Viva la Kenya. Cheers to everybody.
Round of applause as the toast go.
We are good.
Amy, come on stage, Mark Minister of Photo.
Okay, so now we're going to do something that we normally do to our partners. We're going to appreciate our partners. So if I call your company name, if you are the representative of that company, please make your way to the stage. And I'm going to start with Group Accor. Group Accor. Is Group Accor in the house? Who's representing Accor? Yeah, I need somebody on stage so that we can take a photo with the partners. Group Accor. Going once, going twice. AGL, where are you? AGL, somebody from AGL, Air France, you know who you are. I don't have to call out the partners, they know who they are. Just come on stage, Air France, Carrefour, the Kenya Red Cross, EDF, I see it's here, EDF, L'Oréal, Pernod Ricard, Redland Roses, Rubis, Thales, Total Energy, and Trace TV. Okay, I'll just go through them one more time. So we've got Groupe Accor, AGL, Air France, Carrefour, Kenyan Red Cross, EDF, L'Oréal, Pernod Ricard, Redland Roses, Rui, Thales, Total Energy, and Trace TV. We are going to have a photo session right here with the Cabinet Secretary. So if you have a good camera, please use it. If you don't have an iPhone, please don't use it. All right. You're taking a photo. The tall ones behind. Okay, we are about to do the photos. After the photo session, we'll go now to the next step of our evening. So right now we're taking the photos. I'm seeing people are smiling, huh? They're looking good. Hey, Makofi, as I walk off stage. Makofi. So these are the partners who made this event successful. Merci beaucoup. And asante sana to the Prime Cabinet Secretary.